Hey, we just got back from a trip down to Texas, and while we was gone, my wife take she was in the passenger side, took her shoes off, and had her socks, and all of a sudden she says, "Why are my socks all wet?" So I started looking at it. We didn't smell any antifreeze, so I thought, well, it's not the heater core, so maybe it's air conditioner because it was running air conditioner. So I'm gonna try to show you what we've got going on here. Get everything ready here. Well, let me turn this. And down in here, it was all wet, and can't see it. I can feel it on my fingers here. But this, there's the back of it. It's all wet. And then I don't know if we can. You might be able to see the water coming up as you push on it. It's all soaking wet, and it was also wet in the back. So we're thinking it was probably the air conditioner leaking on the floor, because there's a drain that drains outside, and I think back in here, yep, here's the drain, and I just moved that, and that just popped right off. So up in here is the drain for it, and I'm thinking it was just dripping down inside of here. So I don't know if I can get up there and see. That looks like the drain there. I don't know if I can get it to focus on it, because this was right up in here, and it just slipped right off. So I'm thinking that maybe it come out here, because I did look and find the drain out underneath. That's why I knew it was here, because I seen where it was coming out. And you can see, yeah, that was outside, and I don't think there's anything in here. So I think it just come off inside, was draining inside. I'm hoping that's what it is. I will start the car up and see if it's draining out of there. I'm sure that's what it is. So I may put a little clamp on the bottom of this just to hold it in place, because we can't really see what's going on down there. So let me pause this part of it, and I'll get down there and get where I can see it a little better. Okay, here's where the hose fastens on too. I got a little flashlight inside of here, and remember when I touched it, it just fell right off. So if I put this back on, get it to slide on here. There we go. Get that pushed up in there, all the way up in there. And now when I pull on it, it's nice and tight. So before I just touched it and it fell off. So I'm thinking it probably had a little pressure on it somehow. So I'll put that back through the floor. And now I'll just start the car up, turn the air conditioner on, and see if it leaks. So that might have been a little quick fix I could have done. So I'm going to pause this right now, and then I'll start it up and see if I can get some moisture dripping out of the vent tube. Yeah, it might be a little noisy because I got the engine running, but you can see down here, that's where the tube is. Right there, my lights on the end of it. That is the drain. That's the. You may not have heard it too well because I had it running so I can get it cooling off in there. But that was shining the light on was the drain that I pulled out. It looks like it does drip down on the car, but that's kind of where I'm at. I'll let it run for a little while and see if we can get some water dripping out. When we stopped at a restaurant one time, we went in, and this side of the car was down, and I could see a big pool of water coming out. Underneath there is a little drain hole, so they will drain out. I don't know if we can see it too well from here, but underneath here there is a drain. Right here is a hole. It's in there, so any water gets in there, that's a little low point. Any water gets in there, it will drain out, and it was just dripping out of there like crazy when we stopped at a rest area. So That's what I'm hoping was the problem, was that was loose. Like I said, as soon as I touched it, it just fell off. So I think I have it. No time will tell, but we'll check it out. Well, you can see there's the air conditioner dripping outside where it's supposed to. So let's see if we can get it to focus a little better here. There we go. There's our drain. That was our drain problem. All that water, you see how much water was dripping out of there. That was all dripping inside the car. So have it figured out. So hopefully this helps. This is on a Toyota 2004 Corolla, and I've seen a lot of other videos where they had the same similar problem on a lot of other vehicles. We'll go ahead and shut it off. No sense having it running now. I know it works. So now just a matter of getting it dried out. Thanks for watching.